Roland Willits, Men Stories. And I'm here with Rick Gordon. Rick broke away from his brother and played country. I'm just joking. He and his brother are on an album together, and one does Southern rock and roll, because it sounds like country to me, and the other plays country, and it sounds like country. You did great at it. I love it.
Thank you.
Good storytelling. And what is the name of this song?
It's called Lonesome Bound Ain't Lonely. Now, my teacher would have said that was bad English, ain't.
Oh, yes.
But I've heard it in other songs too, so I decided to use it.
Oh, absolutely. We have one of our group. His name is Terry Smith. Terry's written about 2,000 songs, and Terry is a teacher, and he taught English, and his grammar's just the same way when he's doing songs. He says it's the liberated artist in me. So that's what it's, the liberated artist in you, isn't it? Then how did you get the idea for the song?
Usually by what other people's lives are. Most songs I've ever written is because somebody's approached me and says, put, let's say, issue of life in words to me, and I've written about that.
Okay. So you listened to do you remember how this came about on this particular song? Who came to you?
Yes, I don't know if I should mention names, but they,
You can mention names, I don't mind.
This one guy told me that he was kind of satisfied but dissatisfied at the same time with being married. He wanted to be free at the same time. And once he chose to be free and acted on it, it was, kind of bad for him. But, Lonesome Bound Ain't Lonely, he thought, until he acted on it.
You don't know what you missed till you lost it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a toughie. And was this in Florida where you got this?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So you spent most of your life in Florida, haven't you? Didn't you?
Oh, yes. I think since 1957. I was born in 1956, believe it or not. I'm 19 years old now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good. I'm a couple years older than you. I can drink now, though.
They still ask me for my ID.
And you wrote the song. What did you think about it after you wrote it?
I don't know if it was the words or the actual artiste of writing it, but the way it was produced on this album. We had some mighty fine pickers on the album. A guy named Bill James and Pee Wee Melton. I don't know if you remember back in the trucking popularity, the songs on the radio and stuff, CD radios, and they produced an album called The White Knight about truckers. We was honored to have them produce the album. And it was,
that's nice.
Yeah, really.
Nice.
We was honored. We really were.
Do you have some trucking songs too, somewhere along the way?
I don't think I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to create it. One of my objectives is to create a trucking song, a travel song. So you've got one. And Angie Sanger's got one. And you've got a couple others.
Hank Snow had one.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
Everyone loves that song.
Yeah.
And do you sing that song?
No, I don't.
In your repertoire?
My southern accent don't pronounce words that fast or states.
You do it if you can do it with a drawl. Yeah, you have to just skip a beat every time. Get that last drawl out of it.
That's right. Memory's not good either.
Oh, yeah. And if you're at our age, you need big prompt signs, right?
Right.
With the next town coming in, you need girls walking by with big signs,
Yeah.
right?
Like the boxing ring.
That's right. Like the box, I like that. And so you're a sports fan. You go to boxing or things like that?
Oh no, I'm a college football fan mostly. I love the heart of college football.
Oh, do you? Oh, yeah. Well, they got some awesome football down in Florida.
That's before they became indecent and played with heart,
Oh,
I think.
well, for me, I work with the Indians, and all of them love the Indian tribal names for the football teams, and that they love them. Every Indian I know. I don't know where they get the idea that they don't like them, but that's what the Seminoles are doing.
Seminoles.
Yeah,
And they fought that for years.
yeah. And I
I
happen
think
to
it
know.
should be an honor to the Seminole
I
Nation.
happen to, well, it doesn't happen to be the Seminole Nation. Has to be a few fuddy-duddy within the nation. And
They have the brave come out and put the arrow
yeah,
or the spear in the
yeah.
ground before the game, and he's true Seminole. And I think they should be honored.
Well, why don't you say, Rick Gordon, Men Stories, and tell the name of your song. Where to put that camera?
My name's Rick Gordon. I'm here to perform Lonesome Bound Ain't Lonely, and you're listening to Men Stories.